I'm your friendly neighbor web word fanatic, and we are back with the custom web word campaign that one of my channel members, Zalukun, created and is requesting for me to play. This is scenario number 2 of that campaign. For the first scenario, we played as Silk, taking on Claw on extra mode with the campaign changes, and I'll put that somewhere on the screen for you guys to click on. But this is scenario number 2 here, and I'll put all of the stuff in the description of how the scenario works. Thank you so much, Zalakun, for letting me play your campaigns. And yeah, it's been a ton of fun. So let's go ahead and get set up here for scenario number 2. So we are playing the Batroc scenario. However, we have swapped in Norman Osborn instead of Batroc because, you know, this is a web word themed campaign. And Norman Osborn, he's the mastermind behind everything. So for the first scenario, Norman Osborn was trying to get the vibranium, you know, from Claw. And he got almost all of it except for one. We were able to protect one counter of the vibranium. So for the description here, it looks like some of the shipment of the alloy made it to Oscorp anyway during all the fighting, and that's not good. Anything Norman is up to can't be anything except for trouble. So now we're sneaking into Oscorp, and it's very difficult with all of the security here. Good thing the spider folk know how to wall crawl. Norman is holed up in his office, and getting to him is going to be impossible, but we can sabotage his shenanigans, and that is our goal right here. So we actually cannot win this game by defeating Norman Osborn or bringing his hit points down to 0. He basically like has no hit points here, so we have no hit point dial for him. He's only going to be in his Norman Osborn stage right here. He'll never flip over to Green Goblin. This is the Norman Osborn from a Risky Business, that scenario, but we're only playing it with this side right here. So he's got 3 scheme, which is a lot of scheme, and we start off on stage 3 right away. So, you know, 3 scheme, that's like the highest scheme that you can get here for a villain. Insane scheme. So yeah, we're pretty worried about that. But we have that here, and then Norman also got the vibranium, and he has a bunch of symbiotes here. So we have symbiotic strength environment or symbiotic strength modular set also shuffled into encounter deck along with the Masters of Evil from Claw. And yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get the villain set up here. So we have the Expert Batroc scenario replacing Batroc with the Risky Business Norman Osborn right here. And we're using stage 3 for expert mode. If we're doing standard, then we use stage 2. And then we have the Master of Evil and Symbiotic Strength shoved into the encounter deck along with standard 1 and expert 1. We are facing this on expert mode. And now, as a force interrupt, whenever Norman Osborn would attack, we just place 2 threat on the alert level right here. So basically, whenever he attacks us, we place the threat on alert level. Whenever he schemes as normal. And any card that refers to Batroc from the encounter set now refers to Norman Osborn instead. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the regular setup here for the scenario. We have the main scheme stage 1A right here, and we set each rescue captive ally aside. So we set all of these allies right here aside out of play. Then we put the alert level environment into play, the low side face up. In expert mode, we place 2 threat on the alert level. So it's going to have 2 threat right here. And if there's ever 4 threat here, we remove all threat and flip over to the high side. And this side hits 4 threat, then we lose the game. So right now we have it at pretty low, which is good. But we got to make sure we keep that low. As a force response, after any character is defeated except by consequential damage, we place a threat on there. So that can be kind of scary. And as a hero action, we can spend a resource of any type to remove 1 threat from there. And then that's it with the setup there. This will come in with 6 per player threat, but with the campaign setup, we actually start this with 8 per player threat. So we're gonna have 8 threat on there instead of 6. If it hits 12, we lose the game. But when we remove all threat from here, we can advance to the next main scheme stage, and that's how we invade Oscorp, save the rescue house of allies, and then we want to get out with those allies there that we set aside out of play. So we want to save these guys and then get out. So that's our goal here. And then, okay, now we're going to do the campaign setup. So we put 8 per player threat instead of 6, and remove 1 per player threat for each shipment counter recorded in the campaign log. From the last scenario, we recorded 1 shipment counter. We only were able to save 1, so we can remove 1 threat. So it would be 7 threat here instead of 8 for us, which is, you know what, I'm going to take that. And then for this scenario, the villain cannot take damage. Attacks can still be made to the villain to like allow us to do like certain hero combos. But basically, he can never take damage, so we don't have the hit point dial for him. And we shuffle each experimental weapon recorded in the campaign log into the encounter deck. We were able to clear off all of the experimental weapons from the last scenario, so none of that's okay right now. So no experimental weapons for this scenario. And then that's it here for us up. So let's go through our deck breakdown. We have to use the exact same deck as last time, which is an Aggression Silk deck here. Now we'll put the deck list in the description of the video if you guys are interested. But we have 2 copies of Relentless Assault, Spider Woman, Sunfire, I mean, Spider-Woman's not going to be that good here because we don't really need to do damage to Norman Osborn. We have Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Moon Girl, Nick Fury, Gambit, Hobie, Otto, Madam Web, Ghost Spider as our Web Warrior lineup and basic ally lineup. The Web of Life Destiny, of course. Mansion, Helicarrier, Ingenuity, 3 basic doubles, 2 Power Novas, Face of Pass, Across the Spider-Verse, and then some player size right here to complete our aggression deck here for Silk. So we're shuffle this up, and let's go ahead and get started here. I think we're basically it here for the setup. So the Batroc scenario normally is not too difficult, but the three scheme on Norman is going to be rough, and each time he attacks is with a place 2 threat on there. So basically, if he gets an assault, we like lose, or we don't lose, but this will go to the high side immediately. Oh, that's really bad because he'll normally attack during the if we're in here for him, and then if he gets an assault, he'll attack us again. So I'm thinking like we stay down here in RTU for the first turn, but then if I do that, the threat's at 7. He's gonna scheme. If he gets an advance, then we lose as well. So we probably gotta take the chance and flip up for the first turn, get the threat down a little bit. Because if this pops, we don't lose right away. We'll just go on the high side, which will, potentially still cause us to lose, like on a future turn. But at least if we flip up, we don't lose right away. So I'm thinking we had to flip up here on turn 1. But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and shuffle up here. And let's do our mulligans, draw into our hand size here of 6 as Cindy Moon Silk. All right, let's see what we get. Got a double, which is good. We got Ghost Spider. Ooh, we got the organic webbing. Okay, that's huge here. Double Stort on turn 1. And we got Across the Spider-Verse. So I hold on to that always. So we can thwart for... Oh, we can't because we don't have any tuck cards, actually. Do I want to... I think we mulligan this and hold on to Across Spider-Verse. So mulligan 3 cards, draw 3 more. Hoping for Web of Life Destiny would be insane. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we didn't get it. Let me see. JJJ can not be that helpful for us. I could get Albert Moon here, which will give me the immediate ready with this. And then I can... Wait, touch the top card in the counter deck. Okay, yeah. So that will give us ready with that. And then we can spend a resource to get rid of the alert level. Oh, man, but it's going to go up to 3. Yeah, it's tough. That's okay. We have no choice here. Okay, let's go ahead and use 2 resources here so we can play Albert Moon. 2 cost support. As an RTU action, we are in RTU. We can exhaust him. We're going to choose to tuck the top card in the counter deck underneath Cindy Moon. So we can tuck this card here. It is whatever this guy is. All right, so we tuck him here. Then we're going to flip up the hero form. We're going to use a double resource here so I can play our organic webbing. 2 cost upgrade, we now get +1 thwart. So let's put this here. I have 2 thwart now. And then we have a hero action there, which we're going to do after we thwart. Let's go ahead and exhaust. We're going to thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 5 threat. Then we're going to use a hero action here, exhaust organic webbing, and discard a tuck card underneath Silk. So we'll discard this card here. Then we can ready up Silk. And she gains area until the end of round. So we're just going to thwart again for 2, drops from 5 down to 3 threat. And normally I would want to save this card, but we got to use this hero action here. So spend a resource of any type right here to remove threat from there. So we'll spend a resource, take a threat off, drop down to 1. All right, that's going to end our turn. We're right back up here. Pretty scary. And then draw back up to hands of 5. Oh, we got Moon Girl. If I can just... Oof, I want to hell. Ooh, the double here is really good. But we have no more Mentos, though. Unfortunately, Eidetic Memory can be really good, too, especially for this scenario. All right, Norman Osborn's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. Whenever he attacks, we instead place 2 threat on alert level. Oh, that's terrible. It's already 3 out of 4 here. Okay, yeah, no care was defeated by that. Okay, we get 1 face on counter card. Review. Oh, man. He's going to attack us, which will flip this right away. So Ganga went reviewed in hero form. The villain enemy engaged with the attacks. So he's going to attack us right now. And then whenever he attacks, instead of attacking, he places 2 more threat on the alert level. So this goes up to 5. If there's at least 4 here, remove all threat, flip the card over. Oh, man, so it flipped already. Now Batroc or Norman Osborn gets +1 scheme, +1 attack. So he's at 4 scheme now. Let me put a +1 scheme so I remember that he's got that. And then if this hits 4, we lose the game. After a character is defeated except by constant damage, plays a threat, and then the same hero action spend reset any type to remove threat. Yeah. So basically now, but really quick, we use 6 cents. As a response after you defeat a minion or a side scheme or resolve a treachery, we can tuck that card under here from the encounter card discard file. So we can tuck that here under Silk. So basically, if Norman Osborn attacks me, he plays a 2. If he gets another assault or like a gank up, he'll attack me again, put another 2, and we just straight up lose the game. So we're already right near death here. And his scheme is so high. All right, I think we need to eidetic memory here with Moon Girl. What am I doing here? My basic activation has gotta be a Thor here, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, I don't need to ready. Yeah, okay, we're gonna exhaust. We'll Thor for 2 from the main, drop it down to 2 threat. I'm kind of worried if I flip down if he'll pop the main, but I think we should be okay. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. We're gonna use our action. Discard a tuck card under here to draw 2 cards. Actually, let's not use that. Yeah, let's use Outer Moon first. We'll exhaust him as RT action to tuck the top card and counter underneath Cindy Moon. So now we have 2 tuck cards. So the gank up and improvised weapons here. Eidetic memory can swap. So I think what we do is we hold on to gang up. Yeah, so we'll toss the improvised weapons. So action discard, tuck card, we'll discard this, and we can now draw 2 cards. So draw 2. Nice, got a mental here, which is great. So we can use this here, a mental resource and a power novel is a double and paying for a basic card. We're used to pay for Moon Girl and declare both wilds to be 2 more mental. So 3 mental resources here, so I can play Moon Girl. After you play Moon Girl from your hand, you can draw 1 card for each mental resource used to pay for it, and we use 3. And we only play we have the Genius trait, but we do have the Genius trait here. So we're drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a terrible draws here because I can't play Nick. So I think we go. Like, I'd rather save Nick for next turn. So I think we go, and I can't play Web Light Dustin without the Webward trait, so I have to do that up in hero form. I want to take a threat down, but it's okay. We get eidetic memory, I think we should be a lot safer. So we'll go 3 resources here to play the Helicarrier. 3 cost support. We can exhaust it to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So let's go do that to play eidetic memory. This card would be huge for us. 1 cost upgrade. As interrupt, whenever you reveal a card from the same account set as a card type under your identity, we can exhaust it to swap the card. So basically, if we get an advance, we can swap them. But hopefully he schemes low. And Moon Girl cannot Thor, because if she Thors this out, this will advance to the next one, and it'll be tough for us. So we're going to keep it here. Let's enter turn ready back up. And hold on to this, drop it up to 6, our hand size an Alter Ego. If we can just survive this turn, I think we should be okay. And we can get this mansion down, really pop off, but we'll see what happens. Norman's turn, he's going to add 1 to the main. Okay, it's at 3 threat now. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego with a base of 4 now. Boost is 2. Okay. So he schemes for 4 plus 2, which is 6 threat. Right? 4 plus 2. Yeah. So 6 plus 3 is going to be 9. So it goes up to 9 out of 12. Yeah. If we get in like an advance, we can swap it. If he schemes some other way, we lose. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Master of Mayhem. When reviewed, each Master of Evil minion attacks hero it's engaged with. If no attacks were made, we search the encounter deck and discard pile for any Master of Evil minion. And then we put it into play, engage with you. And then we shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we get. Tiger Shark. Let me see. Who do I want as a Master of Evil minion? Oh wait, I had to place a threat on the alert level. I gotta remember that. Dang. Okay, let me think here. Either Whirlwind or Tiger Shark. I mean, or Melter. Let me see. I swing for 2. She swings for 2. I can ready up, swing for 2. I think we go Tiger Shark here. I think we go Tiger Shark. Yeah. So after he attacks, we give him a tough, but he's not going to attack right now. So we're fine. Each Master Evil minion, we just find one, put it in play, engage with. Okay, yeah. So whenever we defeat him, we got ready to put a threat on alert level. So like for this type of game, what would be really good for us is actually stuns and confuses, because then we can Staz like Norman Osborn. However, this deck that I built for Silk literally has no Staz cards, so no stuns and confuses there. So unfortunately, this scenario is really countering our deck here. And this was the like I built the deck for a first scenario, not knowing what would be coming next. So we're kind of in a scared situation because of that. But it's okay. We have to just no Staz lock, like get through the scenario. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. We're good. We survive. We should be able to pop off here. So first, I think we always Albert Moon. Let's tuck a card here underneath Cindy Moon. So let's see our option. We have 2 tuck cards now. Let Let me think. Security cameras. Which one do I discard with our action? I think we discard security cameras. I want to hold on to the gang up. No, we probably don't ever want this unless we're an alter ego. But if I'm an alter ego, I do want it. Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna discard security cameras as our action here. Let's exhaust each other. We did. I forgot to do that for turn 1. But yeah, we exhaust that as action. We discard that card. Now we draw 2 cards once per round. So we get 2 more cards here. Okay, Peter Park would be huge. So let's put this face down so it doesn't confuse me. All right. So next, so Nick Fury is not crazy value here because he doesn't chump block for us. Let's get the mansion down here. Let's get built out. I don't think we're gonna face the pass here. I don't want to get more Lun. We could, but I think it's okay. Yeah, let's go. What am I gonna play? Oh, mansion. We're gonna exhaust Helicare to make the mansion 3 costs. This would be 3 resources here, so I can play the Avengers Mansion. Let's get this down. All right. Then we can exhaust the mansion to draw a card. Got a Hobie here. Okay, we're gonna flip up here to Hero Form. Now we have the Web Train Hero Form, so we can play the Web of Life and Destiny for free because we ignore the card's resource cost if you have the Web Train, which you do have. So it's free to play now. So this is a Web War card that we now have in play. I think I have the Madam Web here. But then we don't kill Tiger Shark unless I discard the gang up, which I don't want to do. So do I just play Peter here? If I play Peter and he gets an attack, if it gets an assault, we can swap it. Oh, we swap for a gang up. I think I have to go Madam Web. Oh, dang it. I should have gone someone else as our Tiger Shark, like Melcher, I think. That's okay. We need to scry. That's the problem. You'll have to scry right now. So I think we toss. We hold on to Madam Web for scry next turn. And I think I'll play Gambit here. Yeah, I have to scry because if he attacks twice, we just always lose. So I got to make sure the encounter card's not an attack. So we'll do 3 resources here so I can play Gambit. When we enter display, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3. Tuck 1 under Gambit so only the boost is available. Then we get the 2. So we get another minion. And we'll get this minion as well as an encounter card. Oh, man. So this card gets inside 1. That's tough to deal with. I think we... Oh, wait. He doesn't get a boost for when he attacks because when he attacks, we put the counters on there instead. So if I take this, this should be encounter, which is a lot better. Okay, and it'll have a boost of 1. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put this back in the same order and take the 2 booster. Game is going to have 2 threat, 2 attack equal to the boost icons and card tuck under him. So now if I kill Tiger Shark, we should be fine. And the threat will go up to 10, which is also fine. And we hold on to the gang up. That's the play. So Moon Girl will swing for 2 on Tiger Shark. Gambit swings for 2. So 4 damage here, and they both take constant damage for activating. And then Silk's going to swing for 2 and defeat Tiger Shark. With Silk Sense, if we defeat an enemy, we can tuck it underneath Silk. So we'll tuck Tiger Shark here. With our response, we're not going to ready because I'm going to kill the threat again a little bit higher right now. Oh, and after an enemy is defeated by non-constant damage, we place a threat on there. So this goes up to 1. All right, that's going to end our turn. We're ready back up here. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Hold on to Madam Web. Nice. We got a Web Warrior here. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, we should be able to play everything here. All right, that would be really good. All right, Norman's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 10 threat out of 12. We choose 12. He's going to attack us, but instead we place 2 threat on the alert level. So it goes up to 3 out of 4. It hits 4. He knows we're here. He's going to catch us and we lose. So, but luckily we know the encounter card, thanks to Gambit. It is just the Enraged Symbiote here with Guard and Patrol. Okay, back over to our turn here. So before I defeat him, I have to remove a threat from there. Let's think. What do I want to do here? Let's mansion first and draw a card. Okay, we got Wall Crawl. What do I want to... Okay, we're going to use a hero action here, spend resources of any type, right here, to remove a threat from the road level. So we'll take a threat off of there. Drop it down to 2. Okay. We're going to have Silk exhaust, swing for 2, take out the Enraged Symbiote. So now we have 3 tuck cards here, which is pretty good. Do I need to write up any upgrades? Organic webbing? I don't know if I need Thor, to be honest. Let's do Gambit's gonna Thor for 2 from the main. He'll take a consequential damage. If I play Auto and then play Madam Web, do I want to use my ready here? Or do I want to just hoard these tuck cards? I mean, I have Outward Moon, which will help me hoard more tuck cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Organic Webbing. So we'll discard tuck card here so I can ready up Silk. Let's toss Tiger Shark. So I'll give Silk a ready here. Okay. Next, we will Thor for 2. Drop the main down to 5 threat. Okay. Moon Girl will go ahead and Thor for 2. Drop this from 6 down to 4 threat. So we're getting threat down here. So now it's just 4. Moon Girl would take 2 constant damage and get knocked out. But since she was defeated by consequential damage, we don't have to add threat on alert level. Okay. Next, we use a double resource here to play Auto. After you play from here, we can write an upgrade control. We'll write up this upgrade. If it has a texture, we can draw a card. No texture, that's fine. Next, we want to use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Madam Web down to 2 costs. This would be a double resource I'm paying for a basic card, so I can play Madam Web. Okay, after she enters play, look at the top X cards in counter deck, where X equals to the number of Web Warriors you control. We got 1 or Web Warrior card. So this is a Web Warrior card here as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Web Warrior cards. So we look at the top 4 cards. We may discard one, and we can put anything back in the same order, or in any order that we want. So that's gonna give us good versatility here. So let's look at this. All right, so he's gonna scheme. He'll get a boost. We'll give him a boost here of 1. Okay. Then for the encounter card, we take security cameras. This will remove a threat we're an alter ego from the lower level, drop it down for us. It will surge into a side scheme that we can defeat. Yeah, that's fine. And then the next thing is going to be a minion. Which minion is better? This one gains surge on high set. So we're going to swap like that. We'd rather take this minion with the inside one. Okay. All right. That's fine. So put it there in that order. And we're going to flip down to alter ego. We don't need the draw. We're going to have Madam Web Thor for 2 and All Wood Thor for 1 for a total of 3 threat going off the main scheme. Drop it from 4 down to 1. They'll both take consequential damage. And, ooh, I forgot about Albert Moon. We're not going to Albert Moon then because I already know all the cards. I want to keep them that way. Oh, dang it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's going to end our turn. Oh, man. So if Albert Moon does his thing, we don't know the encounter anymore. Yeah, so I'm not going to have Albert Moon do his thing next turn either, which feels bad. Let's draw up to 6 here. Hold on to the wall crawl. Are we fine on alert level? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Draw back at the 6 here. Okay. All right. It is Norman's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main, going up to 2 threat out of 12. He schemes because we're an alter ego. Base of 4. We know the boost is 1, so he's going to add 5 threat there. Then we get 1 encounter card. We're going to reveal it. It's security cameras. We're reviewing an alter ego. We're an alter ego. Remove a threat from the alert level. Drop it down to 1, and this card will gain surge. So yeah, because he doesn't know here we're an alter ego. He's going to surge here into a side scheme. We're review if alert level is on the high side. We place an acceleration token here. When in fear, we remove 1 per player threat from the alert level. So it's going to come with 3 threat and acceleration token. But once you clear it off, we can get rid of the acceleration token as well. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, backward to our turn. We're going to mansion, draw a card. Are we going to deck out here? 3 cards. Do I want Madam Web back in the shuffle? Yeah, we can take Madam Web back in the shuffle. So, let me think here. Do I want to discard to card to draw even more? Let me think. What should I do right now? We have a damaging hand. Don't necessarily need like damage here. Okay. We're not going to use our alter ego action. We're going to flip up to hero form. I think we recycle all the allies, get them out of play, which would be helpful, I think. So we'll do Madam Web's gonna throw. Actually, let's do Auto. It's gonna throw for 1 from here. Drop it down to 2 threat. He'll take a constant damage, get knocked out. So we don't have to add threat there. And when he's knocked out with that, we can draw a card with the Web of Life Destiny with his effect there. So we draw a card. Got Sunfire. Silk is gonna exhaust and throw for 2. That'll clear off the side scheme here. So since we defeat it, we can put it underneath Silk with Silk Sense, and then the Acceleration token's gone. Okay. Oh, it has a when defeat effect. When defeated, remove a threat from our alert level. So we drop it down to 0 here. So that's good. Okay. Oh, we know the we know one of the encounter cards. We don't know the other one. If the other one is attack, we lose. Because the only thing I have here is a gank up, unfortunately. Yeah, so if we get an assault, we lose to the assault. Oh man, that's tough. Is there anything? What if I flip this? Do we do anything? Let me see. We advance. If we advance, then it's just the same thing. The last stars removed from here. Yeah, just the same thing. So, I need to power rush threat removal. Yeah, so Gambit's gonna throw for 2. Drop it down to 5. He'll take constant damage, get knocked out. Madam Web is going to thwart for 2. Drop it down to 3. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We'll draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny because the Web we're out of play. I hope we don't lose here. You know what I could do? Force myself to not deck out. Yeah, we're just not going to draw his last card. Yeah. That's what I'll do. So then we know that thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's going to be helpful. All right, let me take here. Because I want to end turns in Alter Ego. That's safer for us right now. So we want to maybe play an ally or something. What do I want here? Let's do, if I play Spider Woman here, I keep 5 cards in my hand. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll go 3 resources here so I can play Jessica Drew's Spider Woman. Yeah, she's not really gonna do anything though. Then we are going to hold on to everything here. Yeah, I don't want to deck out right now. So do we thwart with her? Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna thwart for 1 from the main. Drop it down to 2 threat. She'll take a consequential damage. And that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Yeah, if I had that cushion of this being on the low side, that'd be much better, but we don't have the cushion. So we're gonna hold into a hand of 5 hand size, so we draw no more cards. So we don't deck out, so we don't get an extra encounter card. Norman's turn, he's gonna add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us. We now instead place 2 threat here. Then we get 1 encounter card, and we already know because of Madam Web that it's an MC Patrol here. If the alert level is on the high side, this card gains insight 1, so we add extra threat here. When defeated, we place a threat on the alert level. Okay, yeah, because if we decked out and this next card is an assault, we lose. Because he'll attack us again with assault and add 2 more threat there. So that's why we have to do it this way, unfortunately. Okay. So now, let me think here. I want to flip down because I'll be safe from the alert level if I flip down. Do I want to push threat right now or no? Do I want to deck out now? I could wall crawl because I'm okay with advances, right? If we get an advance, we can swap it with the gang up. If we get a Batroc scheme, we can swap it with this side scheme. So if I flip down, I can eidetic memory anything. But if I'm in hero form, if I get an assault, I can only eidetic memory with the gang up because that'd be the same encounter set, which is standard, and a gang up's also an attack. So yeah, so flipping down, I'm super safe with the eidetic memory. So let me think here. Do I want to just? I need to keep the threat low. He has 2 schemes. I do have to clear off. I do need to feed him. So let's go ahead and let me think here. How do we do this? I need to drop the threat low. I need to take out this MC Patrol. So we'll have Spider Woman swing for 2 on MC Patrol here. Okay. We have to use attacks here. So hero action, spend resource of any type. We'll go resource here. So I can remove a threat from the alert level. So we'll drop this from 2 down to 1. Whoops. Okay. We're going to exhaust, swing for 2, take him out. When he's defeated, we place the threat on alert level, and we have to place the threat because the character was defeated. So we had 2 threats at 3. We defeat him with Silk Sense, we can tuck him here. So now we have all these cards. We have 2, but I don't want the minion. So we will organic webbing. Discard the minion here. That's tucked under Soak to ready back up. Okay. Oh, I forgot to give the console damage here to Spider Woman. I think I thwart for 2. Yeah, I think I thwart for 2 here. We'll thwart for 2. Keep the threat low because we are getting 2 encounter cards. And then I think I flip down here. Yeah, we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to Mansion. Draw a card. Yeah, I want to deck out with this. That's fine. Yeah, we'll Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, so I throw it from there. Before I flip down, let me not flip down yet. I think I got to do this tax. So we're going to use a hero action, spend a resource. We're going to spend 2 more resources here. Wall crawl and build support, 2 more resources to drop this by 2. We'll get it down to 1 threat. Yeah, because that's only a hero action. Now we'll flip down to Alter Ego. Now we'll mention draw a card. We deck out Goodell face down counter card. We're going to Albert, or we got to shuffle up our discard pop back into the deck here. So let's do that first. So we have 2 encounter cards that I'm worried about right now. But we should be able to identify memory. Hopefully it's not like double advance, right? Obviously that'll kill us. But if it's only like 1 advance, we should be okay. And then I just need a burst thwart here. All right. Let me see. What are we doing here? Oh, we drew the card with the mansion. Okay. We're going to Albert Moon. We'll tuck the top card here underneath Silk. So now we have 4. Ooh, we got an advance. That's really good. Okay. All right. Now I need to discard a card. I think I just discarded the advance with my Alter Ego action. So we're going to use our Alter Ego action. Discard tuck card from Silk. Or do I discard the Rare Symbiote? I think we're okay with the Symbiote Strength card. So let's discard this. Hold on to the advance there. And we draw 2 cards here. Limit once per round. Ooh, that's a hero action only. Dang it. It's fine. We'll go double resource so I can play Ingenuity. Play only if your deck has a genius trait. We can exhaust to generate a mental resource. We'll go ahead and use Helicare to make Sunfire 1 cost. This would be a resource here so I can play Sunfire. All right. We're not going to use his response. He's going to exhaust and throw for 1 from main. Let's drop as low as possible here. He'll take a consequential damage. And that's going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. All right. I'll hold on to the Cross Spider-Verse here for Spider-Woman. Do I want Smooth as Silk? Nah. We'll discard that. Draw back up to 6 here. So I think I should be okay staying down over Ego here. 3 swinging Silk Cakes. What the heck? Oh, man. No good allies for the Across the Spider-Verse, but we're going to draw a lot here. Okay. Osborn's turn. He adds 1 to the main, going up to 2 out of 12. He schemes with a base of 4. Low boost, low boost. Oh, boost effect, put the race in play engagement. That's fine. So he schemes for 4, he schemes for 1. So we add 5 threat here to the main, go to 7. Then we get dealt 1 encounter card for a total of 2 here. First one. Ooh, okay. Swing and Assault. When reviewed in Alter Ego, we change the hero form to villain attacks you. So instead of attack, we add 2 threat to the alert level. Okay, we can Silk Sense here. So we can tuck this card underneath Silk. Yeah, because we just resolve a Treachery with our Silk Sense. 1 more encounter card. Okay, just a minute. Oof. Okay, it was an attack. I would have popped. All right, we got rid of the main there and raise Symbiote. Okay, it's back over to our turn. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna flip back down to Alter Ego for just 1 more turn. I think that would be a good play for us. All right, let me think here. Let's go ahead and Mansion first. We'll draw a card with that. I need to get that thing low before I defeat the minions. So let me think here. Each time a character is defeated, we place 1 threat there. So we're going to spend 1 resource. Let's pop a thing off of there. We're going to swing for 2. Oh, wait. Do I want to thwart and ready? We're going to thwart for 2 first from here. Drop down to 5. Then we'll use Organic Webbing to discard the Swing and Assault. That will ready me. And then I will swing for 2, take out the Enraged Symbiote, and tuck it back in with the Silk Sense. Okay. After Enraged Symbiote was defeated, we added threat to alert level because character was defeated. Okay. All right, let me think here. I think we go Spider Woman. Yeah, Spider Woman's gonna swing for 2 on Radioactive Man. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We'll draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny here. We got Nick Fury. Okay. Let's play Nick Fury. I need to see more cards. So we're going to Helicare. So Nick is 3 costs. This is double for a basic card. 1 more for total 3 to play Nick. When I display, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. No more Web Warriors. Use bad. Okay, let me think here. If I kill Radioactive Man, I don't want to cross Fireburst right now for just the 1 Web Warrior because I want to save it for a Madam Web for the scrying. So let me think here. We definitely want to use attacks. Do I wall crawl here? How many cards do we have from the Batroc? We only have 1 Batroc card. It's not a great wall crawl. I think, Sunfire should be readied up. Let's just do. Hold on to this. I can Swinging Silk Kick Radioactive Man. Spend 2 resources to get rid of the threat on alert level. Is that the way that we do this? There will be at 5. It's probably not great. If I do this, I could take out Radioactive Man. I get a little. Yeah, okay. We'll use attacks here. Here, actually spend a resource. Let's drop 1 more threat off of this. We'll go triple resource 3 to play Swinging Silk Kick. So we'll do 7 damage, take out the Radioactive Man. We're maxed out on tuck cards, only 4. So he gets his card, but then we add another threat to alert level. And then we'll go a resource here to play Wall Crawl. We'll take 2 threat off of Scheme. We're not going to do that effect. Yeah, you made his card tuck card. We're not going to do that. So we'll just take 2 off of there. Nick will throw for another 2. So 4 threat drops us down to 1 again. Nick takes a consequential damage. And then, do I always want to spend the tax? I think it's fine. Let's use the resource here. We'll take 1 more threat off the alert level. I just want to get it low just in case. All right, and then we haven't flipped this turn because he flipped us over during the villain phase. So we'll flip down off Ego and then our turns right back up. Okay, I'm feeling good because of eidetic memory. Draw back up to 6 here. Ooh, we got Moon Girl. And we got Peter. Okay. All right, we should. Yeah, we can play Moon Girl. Okay. All right, I think we can maybe try to win it even this next turn. All right, Norman's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme with the base of 4. Here's the boost. 2. It's a high boost. Okay. So he's going to add 6 darts to the main. So it goes up to 8 out of 12. Okay. We'll get 1 encounter card. Review. Violent Intelligence attached to villain. After attached villain takes any amount of damage from an attack, give him a face down boost. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Back over to our turn. Nick is his card in the round if he's still in play. So he's gone here. Okay, can I go for like a burst win here? Let's mansion. Draw a card. We're gonna play Moon Girl here using Ingenuity as a mental resource. This would be 2 more mentals for a total of 3 mental resources. So I can play Moon Girl. Play only if I have the genius trait. We have that. We can now draw 3 cards for 3 mentals that we used to pay for. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. We drew 3 cards. We're gonna use our action. Discard tuck card underneath Silk. Yeah, advance. Actually, let's hold to advance. Yeah, we get an assault if we can't win this here. So we'll swap. We'll discard Enraged Symbiote so that we can draw 2 more cards here. Let's get a massive hand here. Okay, that's good. More resources. Oh, it's gonna be good here for us. Okay. All right, I think that's good. Next, I think we flip here. Yeah, we're flipping. Okay, we're flipping up to hero form here. We can play. I think we only want to play 1 Web Warrior with the Cross Spider-Verse. For web war ally, put into play, choose a player. Yeah, we got to spend 3 to repeat it. So yeah, we'll go across Spider-Verse here, and then we can hard play Madam Web, and we can wall crawl. Okay, so let's wall crawl here first, I think. Let's see, 5, 1, and 2 is clean. Okay, so Helicarrier, reduce the cost of next shell play by 1, so I can play wall crawl. Here, action remove 2 that from a scheme. We're going to take 2 off the main. You may discard a card tucked under Silk. We will discard this card from the same account set as a chosen scheme to remove 3 more threat. This is the Batroc scheme, Batroc main scheme, so we're able to take 3 more threat. So wall crawl is going to do 5 threat removal. Drops us down to 3. Okay, that resolves that. Sunfire is going to exhaust door for 1, drop it down to 2. He'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We don't have to add anything there because it was consequential damage. Then Silk is going to exhaust and door for 2, clear off the main. Okay, when this stage is all the threats complete, we advance to stage 2A. This will advance to stage 2B. Force interrupt when the last threat is removed from the scheme. We place 1 set aside rescue captive ally into play, exhausted, under enemy player's control. The players may advance. Oh no, this is when the last threat is removed. Okay, so we're doing it right now. So it just comes here with the 3 per player threat because the last threat is not removed yet. Okay, so we do that whenever we remove the last threat. Okay. Okay, all right, so we got that there. Okay. Next, here. We're gonna play Spider-Man. So we use a double resource here, so I can play across Spider-Verse. Here, actually, exhaust a web word card can show. We can exhaust a web of live destiny for that because it is a web word card. We can search your discard pile for web word ally, put into play. We're gonna choose Spider-Man. We can bypass the requirement and put him straight into play from the discard pile here with the across the Spider-Verse. All right, so we got Peter into play right here. Okay, he's just gonna thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat. His response after he attacks or thwarts, we can write up another web word judgment. Let's write up Silk, and he'll take a consequential damage. Silk will go ahead and thwart for 2. We'll clear off the main scheme here. Okay, so now we gotta just force interrupt. So we put a rescue captive ally into play under your control. They are exhausted. The players may advance to stage 3A. If they do not advance, place 3 more threat here. So we are going to advance. And we need at least 1 rescue captive, so we rescue 1 here. We're going to advance to stage 3A. When reviewed, if the alert level is on the high side, it is. We do each player face on a counter card. Oof, okay. So we do each player face on a counter card. Otherwise, remove all threat from alert level, flip to high side. In either case, on expert mode, place 2 threat. Oh, sorry. With the place 2 more threat. Okay, hold up. Sorry, guys, because we're going to lose that. So before Peter, sorry, guys, let me go back and cheat there. Before Silk thwarts out the main scheme, we're going to use the effective hero action, spend a resource to remove a threat from lower level. I should have read that first. Okay, so now when we do this thing, we get the encounter card, and we place, because we're doing expert mode, we place 2 threat on their alert level. So it goes up to 3 out of 4. So we're fine there. All right, so it's going to be coming in with 12 per player threat. If it hits 18, we lose. I don't know if I can thwart 12 right now. That's a lot. Force interrupt when enemy attacks the rescue captain instead. Doesn't matter because he doesn't attack. All right. I don't think I got 12. All right. Did I forget the Albert Moon? Oh, damn it. I think I did. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, we won't be able to win right now, I think. We'll go 3 resources here and play Madam Web. As a response, after she enters play, look at the top X cards in your counter deck. X equals to the number of web words you control. 1, 2, 3, 4 web word cards. 4 cards here. Okay, let me see. I don't know what that one is. Oh, crap. Do I have any more? Oh, crap. I don't have any more Batroc cards. So if this is an attack. Oh, I should have played Madam Web first. Can we go back, guys? Dang it. I misplayed that big time. So let me see. He attacks us. He reviews this card. He reviews another card here. So it doesn't matter what he reviews, to be honest. We just leave in the same order. Yeah. Oh, this is an attack we lose. I hope it's not an attack. All right, that's fine. I was going to check the encounter discard out. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So we can thwart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop down 6. It's not enough. Okay, that's fine. We're going to Moon Girl and Madam Web to thwart for 4. Drop this from 12 down to 8 threat. I thought I would have enough threat removal to end this turn. They'll both take consequent damage. And then we can Organic Webbing, discard a tuck card from Silk. Let's toss the gang up. So we can ready up Silk. We'll thwart for 2. Drop it down to 6 threat. Then we face the pass here. Draw. I mean, we have to. Yeah, okay, we're going to play face the pass. Here, action, search, and counter discard fonts as the area for your Nemesis minion. So we're going to get more Lun here. Reveal him, write up your hero, and then draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase. That's fine. We're not going to attack anyways. So we draw 3 cards here. All right. And then we get the ready here. Morland gets +1 scheme, +1 attack for each encounter card type unreached identity. So he has only +1 right now. All right. So we're read up again. We cannot attack Norman Osborn. If I play auto, I can draw a card. Wait a minute. Wait. If I play auto, a web war will leave play. That will draw me a card, and he can ready up Organic Webbing. I can throw for 3 more. That's not enough. I think we still do it though. No, we gotta use attacks here. Yeah, we're gonna use it here. Action spend a resource of each type, of one type. I mean, whatever. We're gonna just do 3 resources right here to clear it off entirely. All right, and then we're going to throw for 2 from the main. Drop down a 4 threat. Okay, let's get in our turn. Let's right back up. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know what that card is. If it's a Batroc card that attacks and we lose. We know all the other encounter cards, so we're fine. We draw back up, deck out, get dealt face on encounter card. Our second one right there. Shuffle this up. Oh man, come on. Don't kill me. Norman Osborn. We just gotta take off 4 more threats. We would have won. I could have done 1 more if we played auto. He could have thrown for 1, but there'd still be 3 threat left, unfortunately. Man. Alright. So this guy does not count towards elements, so we just keep him there. Draw him back up to 5. Okay. Norman's turn, he adds 1 to the main, going to 5 threat out of 18. He's gonna attack us, he adds 2 threat to alert level. Morlun attack us with +1 scheme, +1 attack. We will just exhaust defend the attack, so we take no damage. Okay. Then we get an encounter card for a total of 3. First one. Oh, okay, I think it's okay. Our obligation, Silk Sense Overload. When a card will be tucked under your identity by a player card effect, tuck it here instead. If there's 2 cards here, then you may discard this card. So it does nothing right away. That's fine. Then we got Whirlwind, another minion. Then we got Cough Guard. This card occurs support control. That's fine as well. We will toss, let's toss Albertman. Nice. Okay, and after this resolves, we can tuck it underneath Silk. Actually, we're not going to tuck it in Silk because we had to do that effect. So we're going to choose not to tuck it underneath Silk. Because it's not a forced response, so we don't tuck. So we don't do anything right there. Okay. All right. I think we won, guys. Oof. Okay. That was a little anticlimactic, but yeah. All right. Let me see here. I do want to try to clear off the threat. Let me see. What is a victory? Record number of rescue cards. Oh, it's only 1. Record number of Master Evil minions in play or in the discard pile. Oh man, there's already in the discard pile. Record the threat on alert level any. Okay, so we gotta clear out the alert level. All right. So we'll mention, draw a card. We want to clear up as much as we can before we end this here. So let's go Madam Web, thwarts for 2, takes a consequent damage. She gets knocked out. We'll draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny here. There's not really too much to do with that. We'll go Organic Webbing, discard tuck card from Silk, so we can ready up. And then I think we just thwart for the win here. Yeah. So we can just have Silk thwart for 2 from the main, Spider-Man thwart for 2. You can ready up Silk. She'll thwart again for 2, so that's 6. She can thwart for 2, so that's like 8. So yeah, we just thwart off a threat here. Oh, and sorry guys, before we throw off a threat, use a hero action, spend resource of any type. We'll spend 2 to take 2 threat off with the alert level. I keep forgetting about that. So we want to drop this down to 0. Yeah, we just want to spend our whole hand order to get that down to 0. Okay, so now everyone thwarts. We clear this off. This should be right up. Okay. All right. So we're able to win the scenario here. Okay. Fortunately, super close, but we're able to finish it off there. Okay. So we won a scenario. Next, what do we have to do for the victory for this campaign? Record the number of rescue captives in play. We only have one. Only one rescue captive, unfortunately. Record the names of any master evil minions, either in play or in the discard pile at the end of the scenario. Feel this hot. Whoops. Let me see. Okay, we only got 3, so that's not too bad. So the Master Evil minions in play or in the discard pile is Whirlwind, Radioactive Man, and Tiger Shark. So we have 1 rescue captive here, and then these 3 Master of Evil minions. Then we have to record the threat on alert level, if any. There is no threat on the alert level, but record if it's on the high side, it is on the high side. So yeah, we have this right here, and that is going to be what we got to track for the campaign log for the next scenario, which I'll be posting next month. So yeah, all right, guys, that is it here for the campaign. This is a pretty fun scenario. Like, it was challenging in like a really like difficult way, because if he ever attacks twice, then we just lose to the alert level threat here, which is really, really tough, especially with that first turn gang up. That first turn gang up really set me back, because he flipped it immediately. So yeah, that's a really interesting challenge there, actually. Like, I think scrying helped us a lot with Madam Web, and then we never even used our. I remember we had it just in case, so it was a good safety net for me if I ever needed to swap an encounter card. Like if we got a losing card that we need to swap out or whatever. So it was still nice to have like in mind, just like, you know, on table or whatever. But Gambit and Madam Web were super clutch, giving us scrying turns. And yeah, I mean, I think confusing and sass locking Norman Osborn would have been really helpful here, or even the minions too, the ones that had vulnerable, to prevent more threat going on the alert level. But yeah, all right, guys, we're able to finish it off there. Thank you so much, Zalakun, for your custom campaign for scenario number 2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.